Thursday, yes, it is. It is Thursday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Shelly Stringer. Yes, it is. Look at Shelly. She's coming in hot. Shelly is coming in hot. Yes. Thank you, my Shelly. Thank you, Shelly. I really appreciate that. That's so awesome. Thank you. Everyone, be like Shelly Stringer. Travis, Akeem, good morning to you guys. Jade, hello, good morning. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate you too. Chris Marulis, hello. JDM, my boy. How you doing, JDM? We got to set up that golf, JDM. We got to set that up. JDM to the moon. My voice is back. You know what I've come to realize, everybody? This has worked twice now. The last two times I was sick. I went out in the sun for like an hour, and then I got better. Like, I went out in the sun yesterday, the day before for an hour. Well, the other day was like 5 hours. But, like, I was in the sun a lot, and it just made me feel so much better each day. Good morning. Yes. Yes, it is. Let's go. Let's go. J.O., good morning. Yeah, Chris, do it. I'm telling you. It's not going to work right away. It'll take like a day, but a minimum an hour. Just sit there, do your thing. Take it in, baby. Take it in. Kevin Curtis. Yes, it is. Scarface. King Caesar. Everyone else in my house is still sick. I got it last and got over it the fastest. Good morning, everybody. Make sure we're TAPing. Come on. We got to tap that screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the moon. Let's go. Tap it like you never tapped before. Don't forget, we got some new goals we're going to be doing today. Testing some stuff out. We got 8 coffees left. 8. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Josephina Nina. Mother Muck the Duck. Hello, Muck the Duck. That made me laugh. I like that username. Muck the Duck. I'm a big kid inside, everybody. I just want to let you know that, all right? I may be old, but I'm a big kid inside. Yes. Good morning to you, Marcos Suarez. Hello, Marcus. Where's all my newbies in here? Hit that follow button. Let's go. We got to get 50 new followers a day. 50 new followers a day. I think I could put that up there. Let me see. Let's see. I don't know what that means. Let's go to the moon. Let's see what we got here. I used to know this program like the back of my hand. Keep tapping. As soon as we hit 10K, we're going to get started, my traders. Where was it? It wasn't under scenes. Fan club. Let's go. Let's go. Are we going to the moon today? We never go to the moon. We never go to the moon. I wish we did. Let's go. Let's tap, 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 tap. Hammer those coffees, everybody. We got to hammer them. We got to hammer them. Oh, wait a minute. I think I found it. I don't know what this is. Good morning, Weeble. I saw somebody trading yesterday on Weeble, and they couldn't get in anything. They were trying to get in trades, and they couldn't. Yeah, keep using it. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out another time. Let's go, King Caesar. I'm going to use a Weeble. User with the coffee. Folks, listen to me. All right? If you were trading with 1,000 shares, 500 shares, 2,000 shares, you're not using Weeble. All right? All right? If you're trading like 100 shares, 50 shares, one contract, all right, you can use Weeble. But when you start playing with the big boys and girls, we're not using Weeble. All right? What's up, Kosibi? Let's go. SM, good morning to you. Yes. We got 4 coffees off the board. We got 6 more to go. Weeble is not bad. Sin, how many shares are you trading? Like 2? Then it's not bad. You can get up to about 200. That's about it. Sterling Trader Pro, King Serrano. Sterling Trader Pro. Thank you, King Caesar. I appreciate you and user. Good morning. All right, let's get rocking and rolling. Right now on Miss Market. Good morning, everyone. All we ask that you do is tap throughout the live, share the live out, and donate if and when you can. All right, this is very important. Right now, we're in the whip zone. We are in a narrow state on SPY. Okay, narrow state on SPY. Here we go, right out of the gate. Alerts here on SPY. We're looking good. We're looking good here on SPY. Above 680.53, our first resistance level will be 683. Mark that down. 683 and then 684. That's to the upside, all right? We always start with the upside, and then we come to the downside for shorts. Under 677.42, we have room down to 671.83 here on Miss Market. You are in a narrow state. You are in the whip zone. Look out for the SPY. What else are we looking at? Put them in the chat. Flood that chat throughout the live. Flood it. Come on, talk to each other. Love each other. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Zen Method with the coffee. Thank you, Zen. PLTR. I want you to ask questions to the VIPers. If you're thinking about getting into the VIP, ask them. They want to answer your questions. In the chat, answer them. We are in a narrow state here on PLTR. We are in the whip zone on PLTR. Above 189.58, our first resistance is 192.64, 193 area here on PLTR. Then you got room up to 195 on PLTR. Just like yesterday, look, whoop, whammo. I hope you guys listen to me, okay? Under 186.54, you have room down to 184. That'll be your first stop. And then 183 here on PLTR. Yesterday, I had someone reach out to me. They trade XRP, and they said, Voss, they put it in one of the comments on my post. You can go look. Those XRP levels were right on the money. I said, I know. Tesla to the moon. Let's see what we got. We are in a neutral state on Tesla in the whip zone. Now, see, we're not narrow traders. We're neutral. All right. Doesn't mean we still can't get more move to the upside. It's just that we are in a neutral state. Okay. We are in that neutral state currently on Tesla. 5-minute, we look good. We're nice and tight there. On the 15-minute, you're in the whip zone nice and tight there. So we're going to go to our hourly now. Under 454.48, you have room down to 443. 443, okay? Above 466.29, you have room up to 474 here on Tesla. Make sure you mark those levels down, okay, my beauties? Thank you, Powder Marcus. I appreciate you, Powder. Yes. And Q. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Dave, for the $1.99 super chat over there on the tubes. Appreciate you. All right, here we got on NQ. We are neutral to the upside here. Above 25,801, you have room up to 25,882 on NQ, okay? If you come back under the whip zone level here for sure, it's 25,7, 25,50. You have room down to 25,6, 49.50. Let's go. Dylan Rich, there's only one strategy, my friend. We teach you how to trade professionally and the right way. There's only one way to trade. Meta. No, there's not. There's a million ways to trade. And my question to you is, how are you doing? All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the upside. Narrow, position 1. 5 minute. Yes, we got an alert. Alerts here on Meta. I like what I'm seeing here on Meta currently, okay? We have room up to 646.53, and then you have room up to 653 whole number to the upside here on Meta. Back under 635.99. Back under 635.99. You have room down to this base here, 626 on Meta. Looks good, Meta. Looks good. It looks delicious. Good job, Powder. Yep, because they're lazy. That's why. Franklin with the rose. Thank you, Franklin. Mr. Dave. Yes, it is. The first gift donation goal is complete. We are now going to set up number 2. We're doing a little things differently here, okay? Let's go. NVIDIA. A lazy trader is a losing trader. Remember that. A lazy trader is a losing trader. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone here on NVIDIA. Above 201.50, you have room up to 202.56. 202.56, yes. Then you have room up to 202. That's your 15-minute 200 right there, okay? You got to get over 202 with a retest. You'll have room up to 203 on NVIDIA. To the downside, under 195.06, you have room down to 189.50. Yes. Thank you, Mods. He says, I'm starting to learn day trading. Enjoy watching you. Very good, everybody. Very good. Welcome to all our new VIP traders from yesterday. Congratulations to you. You finally got serious, and you're finally taking the next step to become a real trader. I'm so proud of you. Pop user Anyo! Apple. We had someone in the VIP. Congratulations to them. I haven't asked them if I'm allowed to say who it is. They are full-time trader now. They left their 9 to 5. They are a full-time trader now. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Apple, alert. On Apple, above 270.44, you have room up to this triple top, 272. Mark that down, 272. Under 269, you have room down to 268.50. Then you will have room down to 268's whole number here on Apple. Hello, Fit Wakely. The Q's coming up. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. We in the month of October, we had 2 VIPers who left their 9 to 5 and are trading full time now. I forgot the other person. Sorry about that. They know who they are. They're in here. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on the Q's. The Q's. Alert. We got an alert out here on the Q's, just like the SPY. It looks good. Above 626.61, we have room up to 629 here on those cues, okay? That's your first level of resistance. Under 623.08, your first level of support will be here at 618.50, then 617 on the cues. You got some room on the cues. Your narrow looks good. In the whip zone, he is. To get in it, we don't use Discord. It's a cesspool. I don't want all these people messaging you. So we use a real trading platform, a real educating platform. You're going to head over to theVossTrading.com. This is where you will get into the VIP. If you want to be a real trader, this is the place to be. TheVossTrading.com. You can click the link in the YouTube or TikTok bio, or simply go to the website. Oh, Doc Airline, your parents must be proud of you. MU. We got MU and IONQ and Marvel coming up. MU. Let's see what we got here. What's up, Muck the Duck? Muck the Duck. Right now, we are in a neutral state on MU. We're in the whip zone, okay? Currently on MU. Under 235.73. We have room down to 231 on MU. 231 will be your first stop of support. Under 231, you have room down to 227 here on MU. Yes. Back over the whip zone to the upside. 230, 240. You'll have room up to 241, 242. Hold numbers, okay? Remember, 70% of all new highs will fail, so be careful trading new highs. Anya, thank you. Davion, yes, it is. Thank you, Davion. 2 night stars on the board. Prop firms, do I do prop firms? No. Because the majority of the people that will come are people who don't know how to trade, and they lost all their money. So now they're looking to get into a prop firm because they're sick of losing all their money, and they would rather lose somebody else's money. Does that sound about right? Prop firm people? Does that sound about right, everybody? Yes, no? Yeah, I know. All right, right now on XRP to the moon. Above 231. You have room up to 233 on XRP. Back under 226.92. You have room down to 223.12. Above 233, you'll have room up to 236.50. IONQ. Thank you, April and Zen Method. All righty. Going on to the roses. The roses are on the board. All right, here we go. IONQ. IONQ, we're in a neutral state now. We're in position 2 to the upside here. All right. So what are we looking for, traders? We are in a neutral state. All right. We are in position 2 to the upside. So when you pull up this chart and this is what you see, what is the first thing you look to do? What's the first thing you look to do, my beauties? You're welcome, Zen. Thank you. That's my favorite cup that you have. Oh. Wait for retracement. What else? That's it, motto. Good job. You're looking for resistance. All right, we're looking for resistance. And let's go see where it is. And where do we find this resistance, my traders? Where do we find these resistance? Right there, higher time frames. Boom, to the upside, the granddaddy of them all, $59. We got the granddaddy on IONQ. So now knowing that we have major resistance there, would we take this long to the upside at the open? We're going to the moon, right into $59. No, because it's going to reject right in your face hard, and you're going to lose. Okay? So we are looking for that retracement level back down the board, my babies. Woo, woo, woo. Okay? If you get this type of retracement level and you get your event to the upside, can you go long there? Yes or no? Can you go long there at 57.50? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. We also do education in here. We want to teach you what the hell is going on. Yes, you can go long there, okay? If you get this type of retracement, are we going long there? Yes or no? Are we going long to the moon? No, why not? How come we're not going long there? Who knows why we're not going long there, my beauties? We're at 72,000 likes. Yes, let's go. Below the 50%, that's one reason. No setup, correct. Good job, only Dan. What else? No event. Kevin Curtis. VIP. And that's why they win. That's why they win. Because they're educated on how to trade. There's no guessing. There's no, can I watch and copy you? So $59 to the upside on IONQ. Coming back under the whip zone, 54.87 to the downside. We got room down to this pivot down here, $53 and $52. All right, under the whip zone. Boom. Mark those down. Good job, everybody. I'm proud of you. Hillary! There she is. Let's go. Let's learn how to trade. You all can do this. You all can do this. You all can do this. I promise you, you can do it. SMCI. You just got to learn. Marvel, I'm sorry, Fit. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't be a trader. Don't ever sell yourself short. Never. You can do it. You just got to be taught. We all have a brain. We all have a brain, my beauties. All right, here we go. Marvel, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. We got room here up to 106. 106 here on a Marvel. All right, so keep that. You're in a neutral state to the upside, position 2. 106.24. Under the whip zone of 92.81. You have room down to 91 and $91 there. Tesla, who believes in themselves in here? Who believes in themselves in here? Where are you at, traders? Where are you at? The only one stopping you is you. Neutral state whip zone here on Tesla. You're not going to get that move like you did yesterday, okay? But let me show you guys something real quick. All right, let me show you this. Yesterday we said what? We were in a bearish neutral state. We were in a bullish position. I told you, don't go long. When do we go long? When do we go long? Okay? When we get narrow. Our position is opposite of our state yesterday. And look, woo, to the downside. And then we get narrow. Oh, to the moon. Go play with your RSI, little kitties. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We are in a neutral state in the whip zone here on Tesla. All right. 5-minute looks okay. 15 looks okay. We got no moving averages sticking out. We know we have room under 454.53. We have room down to 443. Hold number. That's the first stop on Tesla. Back over 466. You will have room up to 474 here on Tesla. All right. Mark those levels down, baby. Good job, SM. Good job. What else are we missing here? AMD. We are in the neutral state. We're in the whip zone again here on AMD. All right. 5 minute looks good. 15, nice and tight there. All right, here we go on AMD. A little chop chop. A little chop chop here on AMD. So as we pull this back, my beauties, above 258.42, you'll have room up to 260 and 261 on AMD. You're starting to get ATRs a little tight going to the upside here, okay? So just keep that in mind. Let's pull this back. Under 254, get under the whole number. You have room down to 252. Now, here's your golden goose. If you can get narrow right here, under 252 with a retest, you're coming back down to 247. Thank you, Hammer. Thank you, Zen. Myvin, thank you so much. Luli, hit them roses, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. SMCI. One of the VIPers who went full-time trading, after they traded the other day, said to me, "What do I do now?" I go, "What do you mean?" I really didn't know what they meant. Well, I'm done. I'm done trading, and it's 10 o'clock. What do I do for the rest of the day? I'm like, I don't know. You need me to figure that out for you? All right, here we go. Under $42, you have room down to $41.39.50 here on SMCI. Back over $43.31, you have room up to $47. Video games. I should have said go play golf. What else are we doing? SPY. Because when you have all that time on your hands now, it's like you feel weird, like, because you're so programmed that that's not the right thing to do in society. And you're like, now what do I do? Now what do I do? All right now we are in a narrow state on SPY. We are in the whip zone. A 5-minute looks good. The SPY alert. Alert on the SPY, all right? When you doing, baby. Above 680.53, you have room up to 683 and 684 here on the SPY. Back under 677.42, you have room down to 674.50. Leons, you got to get in the VIP, Leons, so we can teach you why you should hold on to your trades and when you should hold on to your trades. All right? Is Schwab a good platform to use? Thinkorswim? I mean, once they get the merger and all of that ironed out for Thinkorswim, I think it will be. But remember, traders, if you are trading with bigger size, you need to get in and out quickly. You can't be using free brokers to do that. If you're not trading with big size, your Weebles and your Thinkorswims are just fine, okay? Mason, what? Mason says, what to buy now? Well, here we go, Mason. Are you ready? Mason, are you ready? Wizard, come over here. Mason wants to know what he should buy in the market right now. Okay. You sure? You're positive. Okay. Thank you, Wizard. I appreciate you. Can everyone in the chat answer Mason, please, and tell him what the Wizard just said? Can everyone answer Mason, please, in the chat? Lino Rocha. What's up, Lino? We don't know, Mason. We have no idea. The Wizard. Do we like the Wizard? Intel, let's do it. Ah. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on INTC. Your 5 looks okay, all right? I'm going to mark these out for you right now, my beauties. The Believer, we are at 112,000. Let's go. 250. 250. Let's go. Above 38.70, you have room up to $40 here on Intel. $40 on Intel. Mark that down. Back under $38 whole number to the downside here on Intel. You will have room down to $37.50 and $37 hold number. SoFi. All right, my SoFires. We are in a neutral state. Yes, it is. We are in the whip zone above 30.37. We have room up to $31. $31 is your first stop here on SoFi. Under $29.85, we have room down to $28 hold number. Yes. Wolf, Justin, how are you? Are you tapping, Justin? Justin, are we tapping? All right. Tapping is clapping. Remember that. I can look it up, Justin, and see if you're tapping. All right. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Wolf. Narrow state. We're in the whip zone here on Wolf, everybody. Let's see what we got, my beauties. Let's see what we got here on Wolf. All right, we're going to the execution time frame. Above 15.50, you got room up to $16 on Wolf. $16. Back under the whip zone, under 15.10, you have room down to $14.90. Mahdi Baramian, how are you, my friend? We go live every day, my brother. Every day, and we're going to be going live on night to review the day's market some nights. Would you like me to go live at night also to review that day's market? Put yes or no in the chat. Robinhood. Hood is going off. It's going off where? Where's it going off? It's going off. Where's it going off? Where's it going off? Above 144.57, you have room up to 149 and 153.50, 154 area here on Robinhood. Please don't ever use their platform to trade, please. Under 140.74, you have room down to 135.50 on Robinhood. Yes, look at those YouTubers. All those YouTubers are like, yes, yes, Keith the Decatur. Good to see you. Hello, my Tracy, my beautiful Tracy. Hello, Gladguard. Good to see you. Laura, how are you? Roma. Keith Decatur with the $10 super chat. Thank you, Keith. PLTR, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on PLTR. We got to be careful right here, okay? I'm going to put 2 in at the 200 for you guys so you know it's extra strength, okay? How's that? You like that, everybody? Do you like that? But you got to learn how to do this, and we'll teach you. Don't just rely on me. Let me teach you in that VIP. Above 189.58, we have room up to 193. We got a 200 right there, 193. And then 195, there's our second granddaddy of them all. Watch these major resistance areas. Mark these down right now, okay? Coming back down under the whip zone of 186.54, we have room down here to 185 and 184. Mark these supply levels down right there. QCOM. What's up, Billy Jack? Billy Jack, on QCOM, I need you to be careful, okay? Watch those spreads. This is a very spready stock, so I need you to watch this, all right, there, Billy Jack? This is all right, QCOM, neutral state. All right, everybody. This is where we currently are, 177. What's the problem with QCOM currently? When you pull this up, Billy Jack and everybody, as soon as we see this chart, what do we say to ourselves? Brian Walker with the $2 super chat over there on the tubes. Thank you, Brian. No, we don't use a 21. Thank you, my Hillary. We say no. Why? Why though, Andrew, believer? Why? Why are we saying no, that we can't do anything with QCOM for the first 10 minutes? It's telling you, Miss Market is saying right now on QCOM, don't touch me for the first 10 minutes of the day. Brian, I'll look at that in 1 second. You got it. There you go, Stephen Levine. And that's why he's kicking ass in the market. You are in a bullish neutral state. You are in a bearish position, okay? Your first support level is here at 176. 176. Under 176 with a retest, you have room down to 172.50 and 170. This is a 200 down here. But you got to be in a narrow state, all right? Above 183.41, you have room up to 187 on QCOM. Oh, brother. Come on. Keith, are you kidding me, Keith? Keith! Come on, Keith. Are you in the VIP, Keith? Love you, my brother, but are you in the VIP? I'm going to do it for you. VLN. You got to get back over $1.73. Then you'll have room up to $1.78, $1.85, and $1.92. Okay? That's what you got. This thing better pop some volume before it does anything. All right, Microsoft. Thank you, Keith. Because you're a good man, I will do anything that you all want. But I'm going to be honest, too, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. All right, here we go on Microsoft. We are in a bearish neutral state. We're in the whip zone, under 506.52. We have room down to 503 on Microsoft, okay? 503. Under 503 with a retest, you have room down to 497 on Microsoft. You got to get back over 510. Above 510, you'll have room up to 512 and 515 on Microsoft, everybody. If you're here for the first time, everybody, hit the follow button right now. Everyone hit that follow button, and let's hammer the rest of those roses so we can complete and get to our next goal. IWM. Woo! Woo! IWM. Let's pull this back. Okay. See it good? Nice and clean. Above 246, you have room up to 246.40 and 247. You really want to get over 247 with a retest, and then you have room up to 248.50 because currently you're going to be trading into this resistance. All right. So let's get over 247. Let's get a retest and hold that whole number, and then let's get our event and go, baby. Okay? So above 247 on this to the upside. To the downside, let's get under 243.77. Under 243.77. And you're going to have room down to 242.63 and then 241. Lamont, what's up, baby? Bank of America. What am I missing here on Bank of America? What's the symbol on that? I don't trade this. BAC. That's right. All right. Let's see what we got here for you. Bank of America. We are in a narrow state. Yes, it is. We are in a narrow state here on Bank of America. We're going to mark these out, Lamont. Hold on. Hold on, my man. All right now we are in a narrow state on Bank of America. We are up there in position 2. Coming back down, Lamont, you have a 200 right here. All right at $53. Major support level there at 53. You got room up to 54, okay? $54. So here's what you're going to do, Lamont. This is not education, investment, or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. K West with the $5. Thank you so much. Thank you, K West. Yes, it is. I'll get you in 1 second, K West. So if you get that move up to $54, your 50% retracement level is going to be at this 200, Lamont, okay? Then you can look for another play higher. Under 52.85, you're coming back down to 52.35 and 51.50. So you got to hold this 53, Lamont. All right? Does anyone go into this much detail that I do? BMNR. BMNR. Ooh. Ooh. No one, Father Giuseppe? Oh, thank you. All right, BMNR, here we go. We are in a narrow state. You're in position 1 to the downside on this, okay? 5 minute, you're nice and tight. Watch out for BMNR here, everybody. Under 41.35, you have room down to $39. $39, okay? Get yourself back over 42.60. Then you have room up to 44.50 and $47 on BMNR. You are narrow. The 5 looks good on this. I'm okay with this. I can put this on alert for you. Alerts. Good one over there, K West. I like it. Good job. Baba. I have no problem with you guys with trading penny stocks. But I want you to stay above the $10 area. All right? With penny stocks. You got to stay over that. And you got to follow everything to a T. But the problem is you try to trade the penny stocks like you would trade the large cap, and it doesn't work that way. The ATRs aren't that big, okay? And you have to trade penny stocks that have a lot of volume all the time, which are hard to find. But if you really want to be a trader, you're going to stay away from that. All right, here we go on Baba. To the moon. We are in a narrow state on Baba. The 5 looks good on Baba. Watch out. We are in position 2. You have room up to the 200 here. 172 on Baba and then 174. You got two 200s here. 174 and 172. Mark those down. That is major resistance to the upside on Baba. Okay? Get more than a million, Keith. Get more than a million. All right? To the upside right now, I will give you your 50% retracement level. It'll be at 167 right there, okay? 167. So if you don't go up and you pull back, you can look for that next move there. Under 167, you're coming through the wickets here, okay? So keep that in mind. Christina Kelly, good to see you. This is Trading View. I only use this on here. I use Sterling Trader Pro as a trader. Sterling Trader Pro. Soundhound. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Soundhound. We are in position 1 currently on Soundtown. The problem you have right now on Soundtown is you got a 200 right there. And we're going to come back in 1 second here, okay? And we're going to break this all out for you. To the left, to the left. Everybody must look to the left before they enter a trade. To the left, remember? All right? Not to the right. If I ask you as a trader, do you look to the right when you trade or do you look to the left when you trade? If you tell me you look to the right, that means you're looking at your profit and loss during a trade. No, 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 no. All right, narrow state. Here's your 200 right here. $16. So we got to get over 16 with a retest, and then you have room up to 16.50, okay? Back under 15.38, you will have room down to $15. Coin. All right, here we go on coin. Back over 324, you have room up to 340 on coin. 340, that's a 200 right there. Mark that level down, my traders. Currently, you are in a neutral bullish state. You are in position 1 bearish. You have room down to 310.67 and 307 on coin. Google. We got to hammer one more rose gold, everybody. Are we ready? All right, on the goose. Let's go. We are in a narrow state. We're in position 2. We got room up to 292 here on Google. 292 on Google. Okay, 292. Coming back down under 283.62. We have room down to 282, and that's your 200 right here. 282 to the downside on Google. Apple coming up. Who's getting into the VIP today? Who is getting into the VIP today? Put me in the chat. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. We're going to head over to Bitcoin. Get on a limb. Get on a limb is in the hizzle. All right, BTC. Let's see what we got here. Above 103, 614.43. You'll have room up to 104.206 and 104.572 on Bitcoin. Back under 102, 344.59. You're coming back to 101.817 now. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Says, don't fall for the fake live traders. Learn how to trade from the GOAT. If you want to learn how to trade, join us in the VIP. Thank you, Mr. Dave. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. The SPY. Miss Market. We are in a narrow state, position 1 to the downside. You have room down to 674.50. 674.50 will be your first stop here on the SPY. And then you have a 200 right here. Let me mark this out, okay? So your first stop is 674.52 and then 672 whole number. That's a major support level there, okay? Back over 680.53. You have room up to 683 and 684 on the SPY. All alone. Oops. Damn. I poured my water and I missed the top of the cup. And that's a pretty big cup to miss. Whoops. Hold on, everybody. All right, we're back. Apple. Apple's on watch. We're going to give you an alert here. Stand by, everybody. What's that, Wizard? What's that? Give them an alert? Okay. Apple, here we go. Alert. Above 270.44 on Apple, you have room up to 272 and 273. Under 269, you have room down to 267 and 265 on Apple. Apple is on watch. Zero, I don't know what you're trying to say, man. You gave me zero information. Zero, you gave me zero information. Did you like that, Zero? You get it? Do you get it? All right, with this song, for crying out loud. End the thing. Holy moly. Jesus. All right, here we go on Amazon. You got to get back over 251.50, and then you have room up to 255. 255 on Amazon, all right? Back under 248.51, you got room down to 246 here on Amazon. Under 246, you got room down to this major support level of 240. I want to copy trade, everybody. I want to copy trade. All right, folks, are you ready for this one? Are we ready? I got to do it. I got to do it. You know, I got to do it. What's up, Voss? Elmo, I got a question. What's that? Why do you want to copy trade? Well, I really don't want to learn how to do this, Voss. Why not? I'm just too lazy. What do you mean you're too lazy? Don't you want to learn how to actually trade so you know when to execute? You know when to get out? No. Why not? Because it's going to take me a long time to learn it, and I'm just too lazy. So you're saying you would rely on someone else to tell you when to get in and out with your money than you learning how to get in and out properly with your money. Yes, that's what I'm saying, boss. All right. AMD. Did we do XOM? Oh, no, we didn't finish XOM. Let's go to XOM. I'm just stunned right now. That's all. I'm just stunned. I'm very upset with Elmo. I'm very, very upset with Elmo. Is everyone else here upset with Elmo? Yes or no? XOM, we are in a narrow state. Under 113.68. You got room down to 112.50. 112.50 on XOM. Back over 114.60. You have room up to 115. 115.50 and 116 on XOM. Chris Lozano says, head and shoulders. Yes, they're right here. Here's my head, and these are my shoulders. And then if you keep going lower, I have knees and toes. Apple. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. We are in an arrow state in the whip zone here on Apple. Above 270.44, we have room up to 272, and 273 is. Under 269, we have room down to 267 and 265. Diamonds in the sky. Thank you, Alpha. Welcome to everyone. Welcome, Alpha, to the VIP. He just got into VIP yesterday. Alpha, do you love that VIP? Tell everybody. Do you love that VIP, my Alpha? GLD. And Alpha is going to be kicking all your booties soon in the markets. See the difference here? Buckle up. Buckle up. All right, here we go on GLD. We're going to do one more goal, too. Why not, right? We're mixing this up to get the ALGO going. We got to get this ALGO going, babies. All right? Hold on. Stand by. Win. And then we're going to do gold. Hang tight. This is going to be a big one, folks. The two money guns. The two money guns. Who's got them? Taco Poppy, good to see you. All right, GLD. Oh, we did that. Okay. All right, so let's pull this back. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in a neutral state currently. Listen to me on GLD. We got room up to 370, 370, 371. Okay, that's where your 200 is. 370 on gold. Mark that down. Back under, I got to mark this out. Under 365.67, we have room down to 364.50. Mark that down. Zen Method with the first money gun. Mr. Leo, how are you? To get into the VIP, who's got that second money gun? User! Thank you, my user. To get in the VIP, since all the YouTubers are asking, here it is. Ready? You are going to head over to the Voss Trading, thevosstrading.com, or click the link, Mr. Leo, in the bio, in my YouTube or TikTok bio, okay? What else are we looking at, my beauties? What else are we looking at, my beauties? Let's go. Let's go. NVIDIA, we are at 200K. We got some time. We ain't going anywhere yet. Let's go to 250 and break the record. 300 to smash the record. Everybody tap. All right, here we go on NVIDIA. All right, NVIDIA, we are in the whip zone in a neutral state currently, above 203. Get over 203 with a retest, and then you have room up to 212. 212 on NVIDIA. Under the whip zone of 195.06, you have room down to 190. 190. You're welcome, Mr. Leo. Okay? The VIP pays for itself with the knowledge that you give. Thank you, Taco. Yeah, all you got to do is make $50 a month. That's it. That's it. All right. Well, while we're doing this, we're going to put more roses up because I came on early today. All right. I came on early today. Why the hell not, right? Roses are up. Yes, Apple is on watch. Apple. Let's head over to JPM. Folks, I'm giving you precise levels here. Please write these down. And please learn how to trade them. All right? Just because we give you the levels doesn't mean you know how to trade. Trust me, you don't. All right, here we go on JPM. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Yes. Above 313. We have room up to 317. All right? 317. We have to get under 310. Under 310, and you have room down to 309. John Cruz, what's up, baby? QBTS, yes. Let's go, let's go. We're at 210. We're at 210. Is anyone else's lives this fired up? Anyone else's lives have this much energy? Let me know. Do we bring the heat? Do we bring the hate? We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside. Bullish neutral state. Be careful. You got room down to 29.50. 29.50. Under 29.50 with a retest, you have room down to $27 here on QBTS. Back over 31.62, we have room up to $34 here on QBTS. UPS. Boom. All right, here we go on UPS. Above 93.60, we have room up to the 200. $95. Above 95 with a retest, you have room up to $97. Currently, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the downside. You have room down to $91 here on UPS. If you get under 91 with a retest, you're coming back to that 200 there at $88. Kevin Williams, how did I learn how to trade? I have 2 amazing mentors that I found after struggling for about 9 years. I was doing this on my own, struggling, going bananas, throwing things, crying, sleepless nights, waking up every day excited, losing. Found the 2 mentors of my dreams. They taught me. From what they taught me and what I went through during those 9 years, I put a trading platform together, and we are crushing it. Crushing it. And listen, I wouldn't say that if we weren't. Ask the VIP traders. Ask them. They're here. Uber. Why didn't I quit? Because I couldn't get any worse than where I was. As a trader, I couldn't get any worse. So I said, I'm not going to quit because I'm at the bottom of the barrel. I'm at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to learning. So there's only room to go up at that point. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Uber. Uber, you are narrow. No alert on this. You have room down to $91.33 and $90, okay? Above $94, you have room up to $95 and $96 on Uber. Let's do some roll call. Thank you, Life Wonders, Adorable Dad, Kupreet, Candy. How you feeling, Candy? You feeling better? JL Haba, Zen Method, Striker, User, Bill Boyle, Market Cap, Adorable Dad. Yo, what's up, baby? Zen Method, Christina Zen, Norman, Jules, Palo, Jessica, Pilach, Bill Boyle, Lamont. Thank you, Lamont. Let me scroll back up. Franklin Vasquez. Thank you. Candy again. Miss Terry, Masood, Christian Cruz. There he is. Shelly Stringer, JDM, Shelly. Thank you. Andrew, the Believer. Josephina Nina, User, Powder, Marcus, the Facial Blaster, 11. Thank you so much. Mr. Dave, Pop, User, he has a lot of users. Davion, Striker, Toad, Luli, Myvin, Hammer, Chad. Thank you, everybody, for all those donations. New VIPers. We will see you in the VIP chat here shortly. We will tag you. We will welcome you in there. We'll see you in the VIP chat. We'll be back on tomorrow. Love you guys. You all can do this. You believe in yourself. You can do this. I'm telling you, you can do it. You just got to learn how. Love you guys. Anya Spots. Yes. Thank you, Anya.